At the end of the day, we're going to talk about hustling backwards. I repeat, we're going to talk about hustling backwards. Why men are not multimillionaires, because they're hustling backwards their whole life. They've been around alpha males that taught them how to hustle backwards. How to hustle backwards. How to hustle backwards. The freaking robots. You listen to the AIs. You listen to the AI. How to hustle backwards. How to hustle backwards. You're hustling backwards. Listen, at the end of the day, if you want to get laid before the Rolls Royce, if you want to get laid before the Lambo, before the 18-bedroom mansion, you are hustling backwards. You want cat before the rack. You want cat before the racks. You are hustling backwards. You want to get laid before you lay the foundation for your body and the muscles. You want coochie before the muscles. Oh, you're hustling backwards. All men need to be alone for 7 to 10 years. This is how you're going to rewire your brain. The hub has destroyed your brain. You are a literal crackhead now because of the hub. Then you gotta blame another race of people who wasn't out smashing. The melanated race, they smash more than any other race in the world. Yeah, they smash, minorities smash more than any other race in the world. This is why they not on top. This is why they don't own anything. This is why they have no real estate. This is why they don't have mansions. And then melanated people would tell you, oh, why you want a Lambo? You flashing. Why you want that coochie? You hustling backwards. Any dude would tell me, oh, why you want the Lamborghini? You flashy. Oh, why you want that Lululemon? You freaking hustling backwards, you dildo. You a walking dildo. At the end of the day, I'm not a walking dildo. I'm a walking hustler. Yeah, I'm a walking hustler. I'm a walking CEO. I'm a walking boss. At the end of the day, all these dudes, they see the girl with the bubble and like, ooh, but you not watching no videos of no Rolls Royces. You not trying to pull up to no Rolls Royce. Do you understand the Lamborghini dealership will let you test drive the Lambo for $300 for 3 hours? $300 if you got $300 to spend. Don't spend it on a freaking dinner date. Spend that $300 and go test drive that Lambo for 3 hours and drop content. Get to know what it feels like to be inside of the Lambo. Maybe guys like Elon Musk are on top because they didn't care about getting the top. Bars, and I'm not a rapper. At the end of the day, all these dudes, listen, you get what you focus on. You get what you prioritize. Oh, we gonna do body games so we can get laid. So you gonna get the body and then you gonna get laid. Then what else? You still gonna live at your mother's house. You still gonna be homeless. You gonna have to live at her house. All the dudes I know that be getting laid all the time, like every single day, they get laid every week. They live at their girl house. They don't make no money. Their girl is the breadwinner. She focused on coming up. They focused on coming up. Bars. And I'm not a rapper. You gonna get what you focus on. You focus on executing and getting those fleet of cars. You focus on that Corvette C8. Listen, they got Corvette C8s in Monaco. So the C8 is valid in Monaco. The C8 Corvette and the ZR1s are valid in Dubai. That's a supercar. I don't care what no hater talking about. They pulling up to Monaco and them in a C8. It's a supercar. The reason melanated men are struggling is because they get the drip to get laid. They don't even get the drip to look good for YouTube and drop content. No, they get the drip to get laid. Everything they do is to get an end result of bussing. My end result, the Rolls Royce. I'm backing that thing up. Oh, it's raining outside? Dude. For the rainy days. They want a rainy day from hitting it missionary and it. Damn, girl. Girl, you. Ooh. They getting all the cat in the world. All they gotta do is get a pair of Jordans and they can get laid. I'm not a part of this community no more. All you gotta do is get a pair of Jordan and you can get laid. These dudes in other communities, they gotta get real estate before they even get a kiss. This is why they conquering the world. Before they get a kiss, they gotta get the real estate. They not hustling backwards. It's only the melanated community hustling backwards. They smashed 313 women in a row before they get their first car. They smashed 700 women in 1 year before they ever thought about dropping content. Before they ever thought about running the millions up. They had to get into it. 300 different arguments. 300, I'm pregnant. Girl, that ain't my baby. You know I ain't nothing you. This is what they deal with. Then they go on a podcast. Yeah, women ain't ish because they ain't trying to give it up. That's what it translates to. When they say women ain't ish, it's because they not trying to get laid with them. They want a dude who is focused on them Rolls Royces and them Lambos. A dude that they come up, a weak dude that they can squeeze like a Lululemon. It's your priorities. It's your priorities. You guys are hustling backwards. The cat comes from your wife and it comes later, like years down the line. You need to take 7 to 10 years off a woman. Oh, I can't do that. That's perfect. We won't see you at the Lambo dealership. I'm glad. You're a parasite. You wanna smash American women who don't even like you. They hate men. Do you know what hate means? They hate men. And you love coochie. You love a body part on them that hates your existence. Welcome to the Hunger Games, where dudes still think with their dick. How do you think with your dick in the Hunger Games? You're not gonna survive. You're not gonna survive. At the end of the day, it's all about survival. They're like, why you want all these Rolls Royces? Why do you want all these Lambos? Why do you want 50 Corvette ZR1s and 25 Corvette C8s? So I could flip them all and have generational wealth. Then my kids, they don't need to fill out a job application like your kids are gonna have to do. Well, I want to teach my kids. Whoa, you just ain't got it. How about that? You just ain't got it. Listen, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. That's what the Bible says. Look it up. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. They even talk about the good guy, a good man, in the Bible. But you want to be a bad boy? That's demonic. You're chasing cat. Bad boy equals I'm just living for the coochie. I repeat, bad boy equals I'm just living for the coochie. They drop new Rolls Royces every year. Only the OnlyFans models is picking them up. What you do is picking up. Damn, she just put me on child support. I gotta sign this shit. Damn. 7,000. I'm about to straight boom her at the end of the day. Under no circumstance should the melanated man in America be having sex. For what? They already think you don't got it. They already gonna call you a little boy. At 40 years old, they already gonna call you a boy. You a boy. You will never earn the man title. but it doesn't care about what they think. What do you have to leave behind in case you have a child? What do you have to leave? Guys want to be broke forever. They just want the woman that wants them. The woman that wants you, she about to give you the coochie. Does the Lambo want you? Does the Rolls Royce want you? Does the 18-bedroom mansion want you? They printing trillions of dollars every single day. And melanated man got trillions of excuses. Man, you just gonna get the money to get laid anyways. Yeah, but I'll be able to take care of what I did. You won't. I'll actually have a wife. I'll have resources to leave and never have to come back. My woman, she's gonna cover up. I'm the only one that's gonna know what that look like. Yeah, I'm the only one that's gonna know what that look like. I'm gonna get an arranged marriage. Yeah, I might get an arranged marriage, but that's gonna be like after the fleet of Rolls Royces, Lambos, and Corvette C8s, and ZR1s, and ZR1Xs. That stuff comes first. This content, it comes first. Humans/robots, I don't care about what they got to say. They're robots. Every time they get near you, system malfunction. System malfunction. I don't care about what other people care about. They're not going where I'm going. And that's the problem. You listen to people in the world that's not going where you're going. You want to go to Dubai. You want to go to Monaco. They don't even know about Monaco. They don't even know the entry level in Monaco is $4 million. It costs $4 million to even get a studio apartment out there. Oh, they don't know that. Oh, while we having conversations. All my friends from Saudi Arabia, they all got oil money. That's how I know about stuff like this. What do they focus on? They focus on generational wealth. You think they focus on getting laid, bro? They don't care about that, bro. They care about, man, we got to get that #1 Rolls Royce. We got to get the first Rolls Royce. We got dibs on the first, second, third, fourth, and the fifth Rolls Royce. What do melanated dudes, guys, think about? We got to get the coochie first. No, you're not even getting the cat first. You're not even taking a virginity. You getting the cat after she gave it to 100 other guys. She already hurt people. So she gonna hurt you. And you gonna blame it on because I was the nice guy. No, you wasn't the nice guy. You was the horny guy. I hate when people try to make it seem like the nice guy. Oh, you gotta be the bad boy. That's why she disrespect you, because you gotta be the man. Don't ever join the darker forces. She disrespect you because she already hate men. She already been hurt before. That's why she disrespect you. At the end of the day, you disrespected yourself because why you ain't chasing a Rolls Royce? What can she do for you? Besides make you bust, what can she do for you? Drain your bank account so now you really can't get the Rolls Royce. Child support. Oh, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70% if you married. Now you gotta pay for spousal. You know, in other countries like Asia, if you get a woman pregnant, she's taken care of. She literally is not allowed to go to work for 6 months, and they actually pay her. Her job still pays her while she's in America. You see pregnant women going to work because they like boys. They don't like men, they like boys. That's on them. I'm not playing no type of games or being a part of this confused Babylon society. I'm not confused. So if you're not confused, we got work to do. It is not Dr. Umar, we need to rebuild. No, you rebuild that. You rebuild the community. I'm Jesus' community. I'm not the melanated community. I'm not the Mexican community. I'm not the white community. No, you rebuild every community in America by yourself. I'm going to go like Jesus did. Jesus traveled the entire world. Jesus went to Asia. Jesus went to Saudi Arabia. Jesus went to Jamaica. Jesus went everywhere. Jesus didn't just stay in his own country. But y'all believe in Jesus. But you don't travel. How you believe in Jesus and don't travel? Jesus traveled the world. That's what they ain't gonna tell you. Oh, why you want to lead the world? Because you a robot. System malfunction. System malfunction. Every time somebody try to argue with you, they're robots. That's why you don't tell people. You never tell the left hand what the right hand is doing. Everybody always want to get close to you. Know, yeah, what do you do besides go to the gym? I just be telling people straight up, yeah, I just be in the gym. They like, what you do outside the gym? Yeah, I just be inside the gym. I'm saying the same thing over and over. I just be inside the gym. I'm not telling people that I want all the Rolls Royces. I'm not telling nobody nothing because you don't want all the Rolls Royces. So I'm not gonna tell you because you're not a like-minded person. You want to be the bad boy and just smash. That's why you don't have Rolls Royces, because you just want to smash. Duh. Listen, Monk Mode Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.